Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the US session stream. Hope everyone's good, guys. Gold on a mad one today. Yeah, it is, Phil. It is, bro. But yeah, welcome to another YouTube live and TikTok, depending on where you're tuning in from, guys. Great to have you. Like I say, let's see who's here. Smash a like, drop a comment. Good to see you here, Messer. Good to see you here, man. Joris, better Twitter statement work. Yeah, nice, Joris, man. James, good to see you too. But currently, I'm watching this on Nasdaq. There's some good targets here to the upside that I'm looking to trade into potentially. Okay, so I'm looking to trade into these targets to the upside. Downside targets is this liquidity here too. Okay, so there's good liquidity at both sides of the market here on Nasdaq. If we have a quick scan over to gold, gold's just had this big push higher. Gold's had this big push higher, and there's been no pullback whatsoever just yet on gold. Okay, gold's not in a position for me to start looking for entries here. I want to see gold pull back. Once it gives me a pullback, I can start looking for entries into my targets. Okay, that is the plan with gold. Okay, there's nothing to do here on gold until it can pull back. On Nasdaq, for example, Nasdaq, I've had a decent little pullback here. All I want to see now is a potential breakout, and the range that I'm looking for a breakout on is this range here. Okay, you can see here on Nasdaq that we've created a decent level of resistance. There's a decent level of support here too. I'm just waiting for that breakout to happen now, and I can look to trade into these targets above and below. All right. Paul, good to see you, Messi. I'm here in Bali. Nice. Nice. How long are you in Bali for, Messi? Yeah, how long are you in Bali for, bro? Dan, love the way you trade. Nice one, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's as simple as it is for me, guys, here. Waiting for a break above here for buys. Potential sell below here into these targets above or into these targets below. Okay, that is the plan. Any questions, let me know. Stick it in the chat, guys. Dre, good to see you, man. Cheers for the likes, bro. 5 months until April. Amazing. Amazing. Are you just day trading whilst you're there? Just day trading. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Bali's insane. I love it. Guys, if you're new to the stream, smash a like on the stream. If you're following from YouTube or TikTok, smash a like. I appreciate it. Smash a follow. Smash a subscribe wherever you're tuning in from. All right. Liam, I don't really care, man, about what could potentially happen. Yeah, no trades for me, Dre. What's a morning without tuning into Joe Trades? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, just waiting for this potential breakout here on Nasdaq. There's nothing to do until it breaks out here. Gold's had this huge push, so there's nothing on gold for me just yet. Just waiting for a little Nasdaq breakout, potentially. Trading gold Asia. How's it going, Messer? Or is it your first trading day since you've been there? Is it your first trading day in Bali? Yeah, Dan, don't listen to him, bro. The people who are trying to predict huge crashes like this, and they're not even profitable, half of them. Like, if there was well-known traders, maybe, with like a good track record of payouts and calling tops and bottoms, fair enough. But most of these people just have a big ego and think that they're great traders, and half of them just try to predict these huge moves. Last week was really good. Beautiful. Good stuff, man. Yeah, today is boring. But like I say, just got to stick to that plan. Super, super important. Stick to the plan. Their profits are crashing, yeah. Yeah. You'll never hear me say, guys, thank me later or watch this happen. Like, come on. Super cringy, innit? But yeah, decent little potential closure here on the 15 on Nas. Is it going to reject the level? I might take a sell on the next 15 here on Nasdaq. Yeah, I've got my Top Step account here too, so potential. We will see. Yeah, guys on YouTube, give me 30 seconds. I'm just going to close the TikTok up here in a minute. Just let me close it up and then we'll continue the live here on YouTube, okay? Right, guys, we're back. Welcome. We are back. Yo, Dre, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Muted? Yeah, I know muted, mate. I was just closing up the TikTok. Yeah, I just had to close it up a little bit. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. I mean, I've got a 50k express that I'm trading here. I've got some 100ks as well, but I'm just going to be trading this 50k that I took a payout on the other day, to be honest. Watching this potential breakout. Gold is being boring here. Not much to do here. But yeah. There's potential for a decent Nasdaq breakout of this range. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, guys, I appreciate it. Welcome to the live. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Any questions, let me know. Stick it in the chat. I'm fast, bro. Lost TikTok and came here. Nice. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. That 50k already alive. No, this is just Top Step, bro. This is just my Top Step one. Like I say, you can see here 4,270. I took a $4,250 payout from this account on Friday. So this is what my buffer is left with. So I've got a decent buffer on this account now. So yeah, I took a decent payout just from this account. And I've left a good buffer for my next payout. That's the key, isn't it, really? You got to pay yourself, and I've paid myself quite well on this account. You know, I've paid myself over $4,000 just off this 150k account, which cost me like $50. Okay. And like I said, the rest of the buffer is just there, ready to go. What's the name of my strategy? There's no set name for it. I've got names for the entries that I take, like impulse entry, half risk entry. But in terms of the name of my strategy, it's just range breakouts, mate. So I trade breakouts of ranges like so. So I wait for a range of support and resistance, and I wait for a breakout, and I trade into my targets. That's it. Simple as that, really. Yeah, I don't overcomplicate it. Keep it as simple as it needs to be. So it's like your drawdown. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Joris. So this account here, I started this account, and you start with a 2K drawdown. I built this account to $8,500 with a 2K drawdown, and now I've taken 4,200 out, and I'm left with 4,200 remaining. So yeah, basically it's just about building the account up, taking a payout, and then building it up again. But I think it only took me like 10 days or 7 trading days to build this account up to 8,000. I use quite high risk on this account. James, can you see my comments, bro? It depends, mate. It depends what you type in, because some are allowed and some aren't. Just either message me on TikTok, or Discord, whatever you want to message me on. If not, rewrite it. Yeah, if not, just rewrite it. Guys, give me 30 seconds. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go get some more water, okay? Yo, right, we're back. See what? Yo, Roy, how's it going? Was nothing important? Yo, good man. I can see the messages that are fine to the fine to be put on though. Maybe the 30 can sell off here. Maybe if the 30 closes bearish, I might take some sells. What's your win rate, bro? About 70%, but it changes. Yeah, it's on average about 70%. Like, I was trading through 2 instant accounts linked, and I took like 20k in payouts across in like 2 months or just under 3 months, and the win rate on them were like 71% or something over the 3 months. which is decent. Bro, what a rally. Yeah, gold just continued to push today. Look at the daily. The daily had no chill. It just instantly pushed up. I mean, look at this. It's like instantly opened and pushed up like over a 1,000 ticks, which is crazy. There's not much you can do here when you wake up for the London session. You know, gold, you wake up for the London session, it ranges and chops about and then instantly pushes pre-New York. There's not much you can really do on gold here other than wait and just trade NAS. That's all I can do. Just wait and trade NAS until it does something. But let's see. Daily just erased 8-9 days of chop one side. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing with gold. You gotta be careful, and you gotta not try and predict it too much. You know, there'd have been a lot of people trying to sell gold after last week, and it's just instantly erased so much chop. Like a few days of chop just instantly pushed up. You know, you gotta try and react to gold as much as possible instead of trying to predict it too much. It's good though. Like I say, if you can learn to like trade with volume on gold, you're in a much better position to actually succeed with it. I mean, if this 15 gets back above this level, I'll buy Nasdaq. You know, I was interested in sells below. You know, if it closed bearish, I was interested in sells. But if it actually gets above and closes strongly above, I will buy it. I will buy it. Because the main thing with Nasdaq here is just to stay out of this chop. I don't want to be getting chopped about, just like gold did here this morning. Look at the actual. Look at the power of trading ranges and waiting for breakouts. You know, gold was in this chop all of London session. Okay, what does it do? It breaks out of the chop and continues to push. Okay. I don't want to be trading this sideways price action. I want to wait for the breakout, and then I want to look to trade it into my targets above as it breaks out with the volume. Okay, choppy price action, breaks out, very nice volume. It's the same here on Nasdaq now. Nasdaq's trading sideways currently, you know, bullish, bearish. You can see within this support and resistance, it's chopping. If I can get a breakout to the upside, I'll look to trade it into my targets above. If I can get a break to the downside, I'll look to trade it into my targets to the downside. What I don't want to be doing is getting chopped about in this sideways price action. Okay. Hey Joe, what's volume footprint chart? I don't use the volume footprint, mate. I don't use it. Yeah, I've never really used it, to be honest with you. So, like I say, you got to do your own research. But all I can tell you, it does look overcomplicated. Might not be once you understand it, and there's probably people here who understand it and trade it with their strategy and their plan. But I personally don't. I like to keep it very simple. I have literally got a level here to buy above, a level here to sell below, and targets that I trade into. That's literally it. You know, when you start adding things and overcomplicating it, think that it's going to make you more profitable, 9 times out of 10, it's just going to keep you unprofitable for longer. You know, when I used to trade like Fibonacci, trendline reversals with EMAs and all these confluences, I was nowhere near as profitable as I am now. I was unprofitable. When I kept it simple, traded what I knew, pure price action and breakouts, kept it as simple as it needs to be, that's when I started seeing better results and more consistent results. Like, stop trying to be like, I don't know, stop trying to add so many things onto your chart. It's just not needed. But yeah, maybe a 15 breakout here, and then I can start looking to buy. I can start looking to buy Nasdaq if it can close strong here. If it can get back above this level here, I'll look for some buys to trade with this volume higher. 30's closing decent. 15 could set up for a decent impulse. And the 4 hours got a wick fill to trade into as well, so that'll be the plan. Plan will to buy the next 15 and 30 candle. So yeah, that is the plan here. You know, if I can get a 15-minute breakout above this range, I'm going to be looking to trade into this 4-hour wick fill above. And for Nasdaq to continue pushing into the wick fill. Because it is bullish on basically all time frames as well. Yeah, I'll be executing it on my top step here. I'll be using higher risk on this account as well because I've already taken payouts. So yeah, I'm just going to let this new candle that's opened here on the 15, I just want to give it like a minute. You know, it's like, it's just opened and it can be a little bit choppy when it opens. And I don't just want to execute instantly. I just want to let this candle kind of do its thing for a minute, and then I'll put the buy stop in, and then I'll be looking for this to push higher. First targets will probably be up here. But the idea for this trade will be longs into them highs. Stops below the low and the level. Looking for this to play higher. Like this. No grab? Yeah, there is. There's one here, bro. On the 15, I'm talking. I'm only going to try small micro here. What's micro chart looking like? Yeah, I'm putting a buy stop in here. One second, let me put it a little bit above. Oh, it's just tagged me in. Right, yeah, so I'm in this trade. It's tagged me in. I'm gonna put it a little bit higher, but I'm in this trade now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my stop loss here. I wanted my entry a little bit higher. If it takes me out, which it's done, I'm just going to put the stop buy back in here. And I'm going to put it to where I wanted it, which is like here. See, that were annoying. I could have prevented that. I put the stop order in where it shouldn't have been. I want to make... Right, definitely keeping that one now. Right, I'm taking this trade here, buys on gold. Going to put it a little bit... Buys on Nasdaq, sorry. I'm going to put my stop a little bit, give it a little bit of room. Maybe like here. And I'm going to let this run potentially into these highs if it wants to push. Yo, Will, how's it going, man? Good to see you. No way am I going to get tagged into these two trades and it instantly takes me out 2 times. I mean, the hourly's bullish to continue higher. The 4 hourly is to go on wick fill. I don't mind this trade. I'm going to give this a little bit more room. I'll look to manage this potentially around here. Right, yeah, I'm just gonna reduce my stop loss to like -49 here. This shouldn't really flip back bearish. If this reflips back bearish, I don't want to be in this trade anyway, because it's going to be a liquidity grab to push down. So the overall idea now is that when it comes into these highs, I'm gonna go break even on this, which is basically now. So yeah, I can go break even on this. It's a bit annoying that the first position took me out for like -100. Because I didn't really want my entry where it were. But I'm going break even here. And I'm going to put a partial maybe just above here to get out for first TP. But I'm break even no matter what here. Yeah, I'm taking partials here for 4 micros. If it, like I say, it's not a huge partial. If anything, it would just take me out for this other trade that I took. But we'll see. Yeah, I didn't even want my first entry where it were. I wanted to lift the entry up. It is what it is. Yeah, so basically what happened to mine was I put my order in and I wanted to lift it up a little bit, but it kind of tagged me in and then tagged me out for -100. But see if this wants to push. I mean, this could be nice. This could go and take first partial. But the job's done here. The job's done. Everything that I needed to do has been done here, so we'll see. And then if this hits the first TP out, like, right, so first TP has just been hit there on Nasdaq. I'm still break even and I'm letting the rest run into that 4-hour wick fill now. Okay. So the rest of this is just going to potentially run into that $230 profit wick fill. So TP has been hit, first hit profit. I've gone break even. My job is done here. The rest is up to what the market wants to do. I've reduced risk to break even. I've taken partials at the first management point. And yeah, letting this potentially run now. So we'll sit back and watch it do our thing. W though, guys, if you took the trade, put W's in the chat. Let me see who took it. Yo, Juggy took it. Great work. Yo, nice work, guys. Nonu, nice. Mayo, nice. Yes, good stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm running this break even, guys. Good work. Good work. Phil's in. Nice work. Yeah, like I say, guys, job's been done for me. Partials has been taken. Very, very unlucky to get taken out on that first trade because I didn't even want to be in the position, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And I mean, rest hit break even. Not bad there, not bad. I mean, how many points were that? Let's have a look. 10 points or 41 ticks, not bad. Oh, Din Trades, how's it going, Din? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, look at that. Straight into that first management point. Now it's messing about. It was a decent little entry there. I see this flying into them highs, to be honest. Because you need to imagine. You need to imagine that anybody going short at this level here, thinking that price has to continue down, where are they going to have the stop loss? Well, they're going to have the stop loss on these highs up here. I think anybody with their stop loss on these highs is going to come and get liquidated. Yeah, small win for me too. I should have been up like $60, but executed that trade by accident. It's all good. It's all good. Gold could potentially be pulling back here as well, which is not bad. When does the candle close? The candle closes in 5 minutes, but I'm out of this trade. I'm out of this trade. I executed here and I got out here. That little win there. I wanted a runner into them highs, but it just wasn't to be today. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, gold's pulling back a little bit. Next thing that I'm going to look for, guys, is the hourly closure, potentially. Let's have a look at the hourly here on... Let's have a look at the hourly here on NAS. I mean, if the hourly can break out to the upside, I'll take some buys, because it's still taking liquidity. I just need that closure above. There is a little level here, but I'll have a look. Yeah, cheers for the likes as well, guys. Cheers for the likes. Appreciate it. Let's try and smash 25 likes, guys. If you got any other, guys, if you got any other pairs that you want me to have a look over as well, let me know and I can have a look through the pairs for you. Any other pairs that you want me to look over, let me know. Is that taking liquidity there? It has. Could I sell back down here on NAS? I'm potentially, guys, give me this 15 closure. I might take some potential sells here on Nas and then just finish the day there if I can take a sell down. I might try and take some sells into these lows here because it's rejecting this level. Rejecting this level and taking liquidity. If this can close bearish, I want to see if the next candle can push down like this. I want to see if the next candle can push down like this. Yeah, half risk sells, Joris. Me too, bro. Yeah, good spot. Yeah, that would be nice to the plan. And I'd be looking for the next candle to push down like this. Because that could just be the 4-hourly not wanting to push any higher. And the hourly is taking liquidity to potentially push further down as well. But it all depends on how the 15 closes now. Also, guys, if you do want to join the mentorship and learn the full strategy with the course, I'll leave the link. I'll pin the link at the top of the live chat now. Okay, so if you do want to join the mentorship, you can sign up here. Because if the 15 doesn't set up here, I can just take the 30. It's fine. I'll just take the 30 cells. Okay, 15. 15's got potential here. I mean, if it can close a little bit stronger, that would be nice. If it can close a little bit stronger. Yeah, so if the 15 can close bearish, I'll take 15 half risk sells. If it can't, I'll take the 30. Because the 30 will just be extra confirmation for it to push down. So what I'd be looking for is I'd be looking for the next 15 or the next 30 to close bearish. And then I'd be looking for this to play out. Something like this. Because like I said, the 15 doesn't look like it's going to set up. It's not super strong close. But the 30 could be. And if the 30 close is bearish, then I'm happy to take the sells. Oh. Yeah, instantly push down. So if the 30 can close bearish, I'll take 30 sells. Yeah, no flip, mate. There's no trade really there. No trade. That's the thing though. Sometimes you're gonna be saved by it. You know, a lot of the time it's going to save you. You know, you'll thank yourself for waiting when you find yourself entering sells down here with stops like this. And this candle, which instantly pushes down, comes and retraces and takes your stop loss. You in this trade? No, mate, I'm not. I'm waiting for the 30 to close. I'm going to wait for a top wick, and then I'm going to be looking to sell this down, potentially. Gold's pulling back maybe a little bit here too, which is good. So yeah, I mean, if this 30 can close bearish, if this 30 candle here can close bearish, then I'll take some sells. That's the idea here. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna wait for this 30 to close. If it can give me an entry, I'll take it. If not, I'll just be the rest of the day. I'll be traded inside the community in the mentorship. Like I say, I've already taken a little buy win on stream. I mean, if it can give me a nice 30 sell here, I'll be happy to take it. But we'll see. Like I say, you got to stay patient in these ranges, especially on Nasdaq and gold today. You know, look at Nasdaq here, 30-minute sideways range. Even gold in London session was like, look at the 15 range here, very, very sideways, not doing anything in London. Broke out. There's the trade. So yeah, if I can get a decent closure here, I'll take it. Guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Give us 2 minutes. Right. Asked it before between the 1 mini or 10 micros, but it's mainly because of taking partials. Yeah, that's right, mate. That's right. If you're using minis or micros, I tend to use minis, but you know, I tend to use minis on like the 150Ks. But when I'm using like a 50K account here, I'm happy just to use micros and take more partials. Yeah. But yeah, like I say, for a 50K account, I'll use micros. If I'm using like a 150K account with more buffer, then I'll use minis and use like 2 or 3 minis. Do you think gold will drop? Let's have a look. I mean, it's having a good pullback. I'm not here to try and guess how big this pullback's going to be. But what I'm going to say is, if this can, you know, create me a range just like this, then I'll trade this range on breakouts to the downside or breakouts to the upside. So all I'm waiting for now on gold is just a range to form, and I need to stay patient until it does that. Okay? There's a couple of things that I'm waiting for on Nasdaq. I'm going to see how the 15 closes. If it can close above, I'll take buys. If it ends up closing more bearish, I'll take some sells. But like I said, I need to wait. For this breakout here. Like I say, guys, any questions, let me have a look. Let's have a look at what's Bitcoin doing. I'm always interested in Bitcoin after a weekend. Yeah, it's having a decent little... I'll tell you what, it's left some nice liquidity down here to take. I think if Bitcoin's going to have any sort of decent push higher, it could potentially come down, take this liquidity first, take this liquidity, and then have a decent push. That might be nice on Bitcoin. Something like that. Take the lows and then push higher. Gold's having a little pullback now, which is good to see. I just need a little range to form. Then I'm happy to start looking for entries on gold. And I'm going to see how this 30 closes on Nasdaq for potential longs or sells. Okay. Are we back, guys? I think I disconnected for a second. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. I just disconnected for a second. Yeah, guys, can you just put a thumbs up in the chat if the connection's sweet for you now? It just come up saying OBS or disconnected, and then it just said reconnected, so I think we're good. Yeah, nice one, JT. Sound. I mean, I'm just going to give it this 15 closure. If you can give me a 15 closure, I'll take some buys, potentially. See, this could be a nice breakout here. So if this 15 can break out in the next 2 to 3 minutes, I can take some buys because we've taken some good liquidity down here. Look, liquidity's been taken down here. So this 15 closure above could be what I'm looking for pushes into these highs. So if I can get a 15 closure without taking these highs up here, I'll take some buys. Did you pay for live charts on TradingView? No, I don't. I've got like the pro thing, the pro sort of plan. I've got one of the plans that you get like 100 alerts per month or something. Or per week, I'm not sure what it is, but I get all the alerts that I need. So I've got that plan. The one that gives you like unlimited alerts. Yours is 10 minutes delayed. Or it depends if you're on futures or not. If you're on the futures chart, it is going to be delayed. You'll need to pay for it. But I don't need to pay for it because it's on my broker here. On my prop firm. Ultimate plan, is that what I've got? I'm not sure. Might be. It might be. $30 could be breaking out here. Yeah, that's a good one. That's definitely something that I look to do as well. I look to get the yearly plan when they have the discount for sure. The TradingView do some really good discounts, especially on Black Friday, like you say. I look to get that yearly discount thing as well. It's not the most high probability buy here because it's closed as a liquidity grab. It has closed as a liquidity grab, which isn't the cleanest. Yeah, it's just pushing back into the range here. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go and trade with the guys in the community now. I'm probably gonna give Nasdaq another Nasdaq. I'm just probably gonna wait for gold to create a range here. I took one trade, one small win on stream, but I'm happy to just let the market do its thing today. It's been very choppy for most of the day, especially in the London session here on gold. And Nasdaq here is really just within this range, look. So I'm happy to let it do its thing. I'm probably just going to give it 30 minutes till 2:30, and then I'll have a look and jump on and see what's happening then. But for now, I'm going to head off, and anybody in the community, in the mentorship, I'll see you there. If you do want to join the mentorship, guys, head over to my website, which is the pinned link, and I will see you in there. Okay, but I'm going to call it there for now, and see you in the next one. See you tomorrow, guys. See you in the next stream tomorrow for the US session. Peace out. Trade safe. Bye-bye.